He's Devin.
He's Eric.
And this is Tuesday Beta Test.
And episode 14, right?
I believe 14.
Give me
starting to lose
the
count.
most notable athlete with number 14.
I mean, in my head, I always go back to Red Wings, obviously. So I go to Brendan Shanahan, get the Irish jig going as he scores, then gets the hat trick going, and everybody rocks the Joe. Those are good times right there.
I could, it just popped in my mind again. It's like, I can't think of an athlete with the number 14. I was like, trying to think of maybe an NFL quarterback or something, but nothing comes to mind.
I had Shanny in mind, but that was it.
Vinny Testaverde 14?
That's not up on my Vinny Testaverde stuff.
Oh, sorry. But, back to business.
Yeah, so, all right, so today in terms of the beer, so we don't have a new beer this week. We've been busy. We're getting ready, obviously, for the tap takeover that we talked about last week with Loaded Dice over at Steampunk, so that's coming. So we've been focusing a lot on that.
Yeah, look
and
for
obviously,
that towards late May.
Yeah, late May time frame. Obviously, more info to come.
Yes.
As you can see, we've also been busy with this place. You see TVs up. We're standing at one of the tables that we built by hand.
Yeah, so, and it was a labor of love.
It was a labor of love.
Right.
A couple of splinters. I got a decent sized one today.
But that's part of the learning curve.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. No, that's part of the challenges you face.
So any flaws you do see in the furniture here.
Yeah. Just know that it's us.
Right. So if you love them, it's definitely us. If you hate them,
Yep.
it was us.
If you're sitting at one that you're like, ooh, I don't know about that one, that was probably the first one we did.
Yeah, it was,
just know they got better as we went.
Stock was rising.
Yeah,
it was
stock's rising.
It was like Dogecoin.
Luckily, we didn't take that downturn that they did on Friday. So, so what we have here, so we've got the peach pineapple mango, the Tippa, breakfast in Chesterfield, and then the Indonesia. So these are 4 of the beers that we've done within the last 13 weeks.
Yeah, 13 weeks, and that we've announced them at some point. I mean, if you haven't heard of any of these, whether it be the Indonesian, the breakfast in Chesterfield, the TIPA, or the peaches sour, go back and find it in the catalog. It's all out there.
Watch the tape. It's there.
We have archives. How about that? But yeah, so it's we figured, let's go into the closet, pull out some stuff from recent, and then kind of sit around and chop it up over a couple of updates. Trying to think of what else that we should probably share with people. The fermenters are in the house.
Fermenters are here. I'm sure you guys saw the sped up video. They're finally here. So those are in, and then another thing that made its great arrival this week is the merch. So you can see some of it here on the table. All the merch is in, so by the time this video is out, we will already have announced pickup times.
Right, and be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to us as far as your pickup times or when it is you're available to come and get your stuff. We can work with you, but be on the lookout for those.
Yeah, we're gonna throw some times out, just some days during the week. In case you guys are able to do that during the day. We're also going to do, a couple of weekends where both of us are up here. I know Devin and I will both be up here next Saturday doing tons more work to this place.
Yeah.
From that standpoint, just be on the lookout.
Absolutely. And, listen, this breakfast in Chesterfield.
Yeah, let's.
I've been coffee aromas, and I think it's coming more from the breakfast in Chesterfield than the Indonesian smell.
Yeah, it's good. I think it mellowed. I think at first, it was very heavy coffee, and now as it's sitting.
Yeah, it was a little acidic initially when we first kegged it, but as that.
But now I'm not getting. Yeah, I was concerned it might go the other direction. I know a couple of our coffees that we've done in the past, sometimes that acidity level continues the other direction, but this actually came back to be well balanced.
Right, and so you almost it's a cold brew at this point because it's a lot of roasted barley and then the actual cold pressing of the coffee itself.
Very good.
So this one is it's probably about 8-9 weeks old because this was early on in the Tuesday Beta Test series.
Yeah, that one was pretty early. I believe the green tea was the first one that we did.
It was, yes.
Okay.
And man, it's
it's really good.
It cleared up real nice over time, so you have a beautiful golden, almost like a Pilsner hue to it.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of honey on the nose and a little green tea.
Little green tea, little bit of sweetness on the end, but it's just super delicious beer. It's very good.
As I really inch closer and closer to summer, this beer becomes more and more important to perhaps put this on day one.
Yeah, right? This is one that the people will just sit down and have a solid handful of.
You figure at 4.5%, you can probably sit around this tap room for a little bit.
Yeah, enjoy that mug that's currently in production. That's the last thing, by the way, is the mugs. Those are in production. So
we also have an audience member today. Hi, Mom. But yeah, she's an off camera. She's shy. And like the last one here that we haven't really like delved into right now is maybe like the second sour we introduced.
Yeah,
on
second
the Tuesday
one.
beta test,
Yeah, after the Sorrel,
which is the pineapple peach mango sour.
That's good too.
And you know what? Because I think I mentioned in the first.
Super like pineapple.
I
think
pineapple for the acidic level is like very high, and like as we like this one, the celery a little bit.
It's gone down.
Way good.
Yeah. Yes, it's definitely like again like the sourness like fresh was. You said it was very tart, like pineapple, like really shine, and now it just kind of all blends really nicely together.
Yeah, it's a nice, like almost like a summery cocktail in a way, with like those blended flavors, fruit flavors, and then you get that tartness from the sour, like kicking in the back end. So, I mean, I don't know if there's any lesson learned. It's like maybe we can give these a little more time to age.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with the with the Tuesday beta test, I mean, having to have those ready. I mean, luckily when we've got the tap room ripping or the brew room ripping and roaring, we'll be able to keep that on a schedule.
Yeah, exactly. And that and like home brewing 5-gallon batches every week just to keep up for this thing has been a bit of taxing. Labor of love.
I was gonna say it definitely has been.
And at some point that beer has to go somewhere, and sometimes you overconsume at home on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's gone.
So yeah, this is
last one, Indonesia.
Real fun one right here where.
Do we cheers on this one? We have cheers.
Yeah, we have cheers. Man.
We'll cheers on this one.
Yeah, cheers to a long work week for this. I mean, 11% doesn't get smoother than that.
No. Yeah, that's a sneaky one. That's one that you sit down and you'd be like, oh, that's an Imperial? Oh, boy.
Yep. And like buckle up because it's one, it's like, you know what, I can have it.
Yeah, that's a solid beer.
But man, it's one I was like, I can convince myself this is worth putting on for day one.
Yeah.
It was like, well, who drinks coffee beers in the summertime?
You know what? And I do too. And I know there's plenty of you out there.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't drink? I mean, the whole idea of like, oh, everything's got to be sessionable in the summer and then stouts all in the winter. No, man, we can have some fun.
Yeah, like if it has like this much flavor in it, then why wouldn't you introduce it? Because when I think of summertime, it's array of flavors and things stacked on top of each other.
Well, and even that, I mean, think like bonfire nights.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is like, you're not going to sit, like, as good as this beer is, like, this isn't a bonfire beer.
Yeah, no.
This is a warm your heart.
Yes.
Especially at 11%.
Right, and then like the warm your belly.
Yeah, it warms your belly. Like, you just get that feeling. That's that nice feeling. You drink these during the day, and then you switch to these when you're sitting by the fire.
Right, so lawnmower, bonfire.
I mean, look at that. We just got a naming series going right there.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, and as you can see, we are drinking out of, these are the official Arctic Circle
flight boards. Which we actually constructed over 2 years ago.
Yeah, these have been constructed for over 2 years. We were like, hey, let's get a head start on something.
We were so excited to open up a brewery in 2019.
Yep, we were so excited. Pre-pandemic, everything was great.
We were going to knock it out of the park.
Lumber was super cheap, so it didn't cost that much to make this.
Like, that was pennies in the bucket at that point.
Yeah, exactly. I think we made all these for like $200.
Right, so in hindsight, we had it too good. Perhaps we should have bought all the lumber for this place back then.
Yeah, hindsight 2020, right? So,
and I also should have bought more Bitcoin.
Yep, more Bitcoin.
Lessons learned.
And then, like you said, Dogecoin right at the beginning. Right. Should have jumped on the train.
Diamond hands, hold the line, boys.
Take it to the moon.
But yeah, so like this is like a real good flight just line up here, and I know like one thing is like, I don't know, you have a couple of styles next to each other, which boo. They're delicious.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, as I was pouring these, I was kind of like, all right, I'm pouring. And I mean, honestly, like I said, I just grabbed the first 4 that were in the fridge, minus I moved aside the strawberry lemonade seltzer.
Oh, yeah.
Thought that one, I mean, that one's still very good, but I don't even know how that thing ages. I know that one's going to go fast anyway.
Right, I mean, it's strawberry lemonade. What else do you need to know?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So I figured I'd grab a couple of these, but yeah, I mean, I think overall, it's a solid variety between a sour, sessionable beer, more of like a coffee stout, and then you get your Imperial, your real heavy stuff.
Oh, and these are official taster glasses too. So
official taster glasses? We're doing the whole thing today.
Yeah, so just like kind of rolling out some things with kind of tease you guys with, and we're getting real close here. Probably putting in the order for some grain and whatnot this coming week because
test batches.
Time to
System's going to be up and running.
Yeah,
I mean, last thing we got to do is get the firms piped in.
Yeah, which is like they're already pre-piped. You got to cut over the T's for them, and everything's already running to the glycol unit. So at this point, the brew system's already fired up, and then the walk-in cooler is chilling right now.
It's functional.
All you need is those glycols to be hooked up to those firms and
start doing some test batches. Tuesday beta test live.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We will do the first test batch that we do. We'll do it on here.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea. Actually,
I mean, why not?
Well, let's put it in the books. First batch out of this brew house will then be revealed on Tuesday beta test.
We'll do that one, and whether it's good or bad, we've never used the system. Never brewed commercially, other than the couple times that we've helped out, collaborated or any of that stuff. But it'll be a really interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a easy system to be ran. However, it's the always fear of scaling up your product. But
sure.
Learning curve. We're going to figure this out on the fly, and we're going to be transparent.
And quickly.
We're going to be transparent about the entire journey because this is something that we're really excited about sharing with you guys because this is not just our story.
Yeah,
it's part of y'all's now too. So, but
all right.
Do you have anything else for the people?
I don't. I think this is a cool one to do. Like we said, we thought we'd give a little different point of view today. Stand at the tables that we spent the last week basically building throughout the week.
Yeah, maybe you'll spot the new blue couch in
the new blue couch in the tap room. I know everybody's been asking about blue couch.
Video that you would have seen before this part of it. So it's coming together here, and hopefully the bar stools will be here.
Bar stools should be here Wednesday or Thursday,
so I can sit comfortably.
Yes, so then we can sit all over the place because we'll have all this stuff set up.
Social distance so hard.
Yes. We will definitely be sitting 6 feet apart.
All right, man. So let's let the people go, and then give me a cheers, man.
Cheers on the breakfast with Chesterfield.
Yeah, here's episode 14. Until next week, he's Eric.
He's Devin.
And this is Tuesday Beta Test.
See you guys.